So what we've done here is we have absolutely beautifully roasted our prime rib. We've checked the temperature. It was perfect, right about 115 degrees when we pulled it out of the oven. We've let it rest for about 10 minutes now, which allows that juice to stay in there. It continues cooking just a little bit. I'll have you take it out of the pan.
Oh man, this smells awesome, Andy.
So I'll have you go ahead and set that right down for me there.
Okay.
Now the same way that we butchered it is the same way I like to slice it. I'm a creature of habit. So I'm actually going to be cutting it from the right side here. As we're doing this, we're going to use the same type of slicing knife that we use to cut those rib steaks. So we are going to start slicing this now. I always do start it from the far right end, just as I'm a creature of habit. The more outside pieces are going to be more done than what's right in the middle. So when I'm asking people which cut they would like, if they would like it more rare, it's going to come from the middle. If they would like it more medium, it's going to come from the outside edges. And well done, or medium well, is going to be from these end caps here.
Okay.
So you can slice this however people would like it here, to whatever thickness. About the width of the blade again, maybe a little less than the blade, is going to be about an 8-ounce portion of prime rib, which is generally pretty good for a banquet or for a holiday. So here, we've just taken a nice, beautiful slice out. Beautiful rare to mid-rare, 20-ounce piece of prime rib, just perfectly cooked. It'll be so, so tender. What I'm going to have you do, Turk, is I'm going to just have you turn your hand
Like this?
just slightly and kind of tuck your knuckles back underwards, just like that.
Okay.
So if the knife does jump, that way your fingers are out of the way.
Okay.
So go ahead and make your cut now.
All right.
Excellent. So you can cut it as thick or as thin as you'd like. If you're not going to use all of it for right now, I would not recommend slicing all of it right now. So with this, it's very, very good left over. What I would recommend doing is putting it on a sheet pan or a roasting pan and put it directly into the fridge. You don't want to cover it until it's completely cool. So probably 3 to 4 hours in the refrigerator.
So why is that?
Because if you wrap it very tightly, it seals that heat in with saran wrap. It can cause bacteria and things that are not pleasant. So you have to let the heat escape and get out of the meat before you tightly wrap it.
So more or less, when we were done, we would just put this into the refrigerator to ensure the heat is out, and then we would wrap it.
Absolutely. Probably 2 to 3 hours in the refrigerator is going to get it cool enough that you could wrap it and just simply wrap it in saran wrap. And then when you go to reheat it, same temperature that you cooked it at, but about half the time. So what we do for our au jus is out of the bottom of that pan that we roasted it in, we dump all of those delicious juices, the fats, the seasoning bits, everything that fell off the prime rib during roasting or came out of it. We put it into a saucepan. If it's not quite beefy enough, you can add a little beef base or bouillon to it to bring up the flavor. But then you just add some water and kind of whisk it all together and let those flavors and the fats really just speak for themselves and keep it very, very simple.
Yummy.
For more Cowboy in the Kitchen, visit montanabeefcouncil.org.